guys, it's Miles with Champion Garage, and here we are back. I know I haven't given you guys an update on the Bronco, but here we are. We're back. Unfortunately, here lately with the Bronco build, I have I've neglected it for one, mainly because Holley has the Terminator stuff on back order, and unfortunately I'm waiting months for the ECU to come back. Supposedly the ECU is bad. I don't know. So today I was kind of feeling frustrated at work, and I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to clean up the front end, and I'm going to put new brakes on the front end. Obviously that's something I had to do anyway because the brakes were no good. The rotors were shot. The calipers were original. So I got me some spray paint, which you'll see me spray here in just that's what that is there. I just got me some spray paint, and I was cleaning up that front end, and then the bearings were in good shape, and the seal probably was in good shape, so I just decided to get a new seal, and then I cleaned out the housing with this passenger side had quite a bit of rust in it. So in this video I actually made like an intro and I accidentally deleted it, but anyway, neither here nor there. The driver's side I already had done, and I didn't record it. I wasn't really thinking that I should have recorded today, but anyway, I did. So at this point I'm just kind of cleaning up the bearings and all the assembly pieces there. This side had two screws actually broke. I need to order a couple of screws. They have the worn hub blocks that came with the truck. I was really happy, and I got them freed up, so they work good, and I really greased them up good. And but it went together actually quite well. Just something I need to get done. Kind of on the side note, when you're doing these, if you're looking at maybe the older F100s or F150s, or the Broncos, you kind of got to pull them. The best way to do it, honestly, if you're going to change like your rotors, is just disassemble the hub. Obviously you have to do that, and then drive out your studs, and then just simply knock the rotor off of it. It's pretty simple. That's something I wasn't really, as many brakes as I've changed, I hadn't really done many of these, and the driver's side I was trying to separate the hub on the spindle itself, and it made it really hard. The best way, like I say, is just pull the whole hub assembly off with the rotor, knock the studs out. You can hit them with a hammer, as you've seen in the beginning of this video. They don't have threads on the end of them. They're made to be hit and knocked out. And then my recommendation to you, when you go to put them back on, you better have an air hammer. That's what I use to put them back in. But so it really looked good. I just kind of cleaned up the rusty spots, and I shot some black chassis paint on there, just satin to match the frame. I was talking with some guys, since I'm waiting on my plan initially was to start this engine with it sitting on the sitting in it and no cab on it, but I'm tired of waiting on Holley. I've been waiting now for 2 months for that ECU to come back, and I am a Holley dealer now. I don't know if I told you guys that, but it's not, I guess it's not necessarily just Holley's fault. They're just a supply and demand type thing. And so it's just right now with the big demand of the Holley Terminator kits, you just can't get them right now. So I mean, I'm just in the matter of waiting. Supposedly, a while back I'd looked, and it looked like April 29th, which is tomorrow. They're supposed to ship those out. An order, a batch. I don't know. We'll see. And I just looked on Holley's site today, and it looked like that it's going to be the 29th of May before they get another batch out. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know if you all noticed this, but we have the wheels machined out. I had a local guy here in town, and we had the wheels machined out to fit the hubs. I don't know if you noticed in the video, but I also had to get a adapter. I tried to sell these wheels. I'm so glad I didn't. Those look killer. Look at that. You know, this big frame, meaty, that big engine. Gosh, it just looks so good with these wheels. I mean, look at that. I don't know. I'm just so happy with how this has turned out. I was telling my cousin Andy there, he come over to visit with me, and what we're doing here, just to give you while I'm talking, we're taking the transmission out, and we're gonna I'm gonna pressure wash it tomorrow. And when I pulled it, guys, I'm telling you, I think it's got a new torque converter in it. I'm so happy about that. I'm gonna go ahead and put a rear main seal in while I've got it out. I'm gonna pressure wash that tomorrow and paint that tomorrow. I'm also gonna paint the tank. I'm gonna put an inline fuel Holley in it, inline, and I'm gonna remove the fuel pump that's in the tank. But man, that looks so good. At this point, oh yeah, back to the wheels. I had a guy machine that locally, and then I was gonna sell those wheels. I got some lowball offers for $1,500 because the tires were $1,540, and so I'm not gonna sell wheels and tires. Those wheels are very expensive. The front wheels don't have the cover on them, but they will. I have a cover that goes over them. So at this point, very simple, just a matter of removing the bolts. Now normally if I'm doing this in a car, I pull the torque converter and leave it with the transmission, but when I go back together, I will do that. I'm going to also drain the torque converter of the fluid that it has in it, and I'm going to put fresh fluids in it all. And I'm going to tell you too, it rolled so good with those wheels on it compared to the old wheels, compared to the old brakes and the bearings and all that. So I'm just here kind of draining the fluid out. Got the cherry picker, and I'm gonna roll it in here. And man, it just came out so simply. This is why I want to do this without the cab on there. I'm glad I had some help tonight, thanks to Andy. And you know, here we're at this point. Tomorrow I want to do a little bit more filming and maybe post another video. I'm going to paint the tank, and I am going to get everything ready to you know, kind of go back together again with this. And then we're just, maybe next week I'll be putting the cab on, waiting for parts. So stay tuned, watch us, and we are going to be updating you with more videos coming soon. See you guys next time.